So we've got ourselves another increase from Zidane. It is just a +1 as we can imagine. He is a double playstyle plus as well. Still 5-star, 5-star, which is just always Zidane in himself. A centre mid or cam. Great pace. Obviously shooting, passing, dribbling have already become as top as you're going to get. I feel like he's just a standard upgrade. The main feature for him is the double playstyle. We've got incisive, we've got intercept. I think this card genuinely would be perfect for my team as I play him in that centre mid role where he is defending slightly at a touch but mainly attacking. This is going to have the best of both worlds. Having that intercept is going to be crazy for him. Obviously the pace is going to be a big factor. You'd easily just go straight out and out shadow with him. You'd end up with, if I can find it, 93 on the pace, 85 defending, everything else pretty much above 90. That for me is just perfect. He is extinct, I'm pretty sure. No, he's not. He's just come on the market at 9.1 million. His max is 9.5, so whether he goes extinct again, he is going to be an interesting one. I believe the 95, what are the other versions? Dynasty's 95 is coming in at 2.8. His normal base is coming in at 1.5. The SBC was about 1.6 at today's market. So whether we see him drop relatively soon will be interesting to see, but let's just jump in and see. Are you looking for gift cards, game keys and more? Head over to U7Buy for a variety of cards you can get today. From PSN, Steam, all the way to Xbox. With huge amounts of price variations. Check the link in the description for cheap, reliable digital cards for you right now. Right, we got our first touch with Zidane. Lovely stuff. I absolutely love Zidane. We're so used to his body type. Just every single time. I wanted the rainbow flick there if I could have. But he's just brilliant. Zidane is Zidane. He's the level he is for an absolute reason. He just works effortlessly. Can we go for the rainbow flick? Trying to go over Herrero there. We try and find it back, not quite. I just love his playstyles as well. Incisive pass and intercept. Genuinely, they just love to go for that absolute meta. Mia Hamm had it. She has just phenomenal playstyle plus, and Zidane is no different whatsoever. The incisive is going to be beautiful. If you don't overuse him, I've been absolutely fumbled there. Yeah, I'm feeling... Even though, like I say, with a whipped pass, I still think you're probably just better off in centre mid for him. He just works it perfectly. He's always in the middle. I would recommend maybe having somebody a bit more defensive, but it's just kind of like Zidane in these roles. He's just always open. Obviously, with his new kind of dribbling technique, his pace being increased massively. That's always a big factor in a card, is that 10 plus pace is massive. You're not going to get much better than that. And to be honest, you're probably not going to get much better than that for a long time with him. Into Zidane, looking for the overlap if he can. He's going to get a nice ball in, get the touch. Lamperty goes across all the way. It is simple. It is easy. I just love Zidane. Zidane on this game is phenomenal as himself, but like we've saw with a lot of these top-end icons, they're just not packable. It literally, you could love a card, but unfortunately, he's going to be a long time until he's available. And this card is most definitely going to be premium to get, as he's just going to leave it. Going to hopefully get the 1-2, and there we go. 2-0, nice and easy. Zidane 2. What more is there to say? Into Zidane. I don't know why he's so far left mid for some reason. Willian's the left mid of the team, but Zidane just keeps pulling himself away there. Great pace on him. Look at that turn. And again, 5-star, 5-star. Going to go with the back in. Going to try and crisscross. Get the touch away. Nice. I can't get through there, can I? If anybody can, Zidane can. Coming out. Coming out. He wants to. There it is. There it is. Little roulette. Oh, Maldini. Maldini's just... stupid. Zidane providing something with Willian if we can. See him a little bit forward. We kind of need him pushing in a bit more. Again, I don't know. It must be the formation I'm using, but I don't get why he's so far on the wing. Regardless, Zidane can do everything. Like it's not really a problem for a card of that caliber, because he could play pretty much any lamb, ram, cam, anything like that. Even centre mid. That's going to be a red card. I feel like that was a red card, surely. Yeah, I was going to say. I don't know what he kind of went with there. Into the centre. The perfect position for Bex. He's going to hold his strength nicely. We're going to get tackled. Little ball over the top for Zidane to come in and absolutely slap it. Good out. Zidane finding something if he can. Decisive pass not paying off there. Can we get a second onto him? He's going to have gone more into the centre now just to see what he's like in the middle. The intercept is going to be an interesting one. It's one that you can't really force too much, kind of like with the incisive. You can kind of get it as and when you want, but with the intercept, it is purely based on literally if you do intercept it, there's no extra kind of button that I can press. What is that through ball though? So it's going to be an interesting one to see. I feel like in the center, that is going to be a perfect position for him. Just making that play. Kind of how I've got Bex in this team. We've moved Bex a little bit further just to see what that right mid can do. But the incisive pass is what kind of Bex technically doesn't have at this point, as Yaya taps it. Doesn't tap it in. Sakina, very well done. Lovely. Zidane's got a great acceleration on him. Once he gets that ball, he just pushes with it every time. There it is. There it is. Push again. All the way. Oh, Teo. Team of the year. That's the only kryptonite for any of these major cards is team of the years. They are absolute filth in the game. So there is very few words about Zidane, to be honest. 9.48 mil. It's just exactly what we imagined, really. If we was to put a comparison between him and his other versions, the 95 is going to come the closest. The main thing he's got more than anything is going to be the factor that he has got the double playstyle plus. Can I put the other one. I was going to say, can I put the 92 as well? Because that's the one I currently have at the moment. Does it? It does take him out quite a bit. Let's move that back over so we can kind of see it. In terms of the upgrade, there's really not a great deal. Like, it's Zidane. It doesn't matter if you had the base version from previous years all the way until Team of the Season. Even though, yes, he slightly drops off a little bit, like the 92. During Team of the Season, he's not going to be as affected, but he's still a 5-5. Still incisive pass on the best versions. First touch is still good enough, but most definitely in-game is always impeccable for him. And you can see that with the upgrade. Is still pretty much the same. We've got an extra pace, we've got an extra shooting, 2 on the passing, 1 on the dribbling, 2 on defending, and 1 physical. That's not really that much of an upgrade for the price difference. You're looking at 9.47 to 2.8. Yes, demand supply is a lot different at the moment. We're only an hour and 50 into this promo, or this promo team, so he's not going to be widely available as of yet. I can imagine he should drop price once we start getting that 700k pack back, because it was a guaranteed, 3 future stars. I managed to get Sadorf out of it, but I can imagine there's a lot of people that managed to get really lucky, maybe even a cheeky double icon future star pack. I don't know, it might have been nice. But then obviously you've got to think of the future. This is going to be in a pack at some point. It will be Team of the Year icon, Winter Wildcard, Thunderstruck Centurions, and Future Star icon player pick. That is where you're really going to get this card. In terms of being packed, I'd be very, very lucky to get someone like that. 10 mil almost of a card is going to be very difficult. I can imagine he might even go extinct for a while. How many people? 4 people have bought him as of this market, whether it's fully up to date, I don't know. But he's as good as you can imagine. He's a 10 out of 10, obviously. You're going to go with the Shadow. I think that's quite an easy one to see. You need that defending, but everything else is absolutely perfect. You would end up with controlled lengthy, love it, 93 pace, 85 defending. Literally, you take away the 86 and 85, everything is above 92. It's a phenomenal upgrade card. Whether you'd go from the 95 to the 96, I'd probably still stick with the 95. I don't know if I would invest an extra 7 mil. Once his price goes down naturally, I kind of would see where he's at, but I wouldn't say Intercept is that much worth an upgrade of millions of coins. It's a great playstyle plus, especially in that centre mid role, but I don't think it's 5 mil, 6, 7 mil worth. But still, a 10 out of 10, incredible player. Let me know down below your thoughts, and if you pack him, flex it out of there.